Stockton was designing a mousetrap for billionaires.
We all told him, someone is going to be killed in this thing, and you've got to not do it.
I've broken some rules to make this. I think I've broken them with logic and good engineering.
It was like, I don't need that. I've done the math, I'm confident in my engineering.
OceanGate's CEO ignored early warning signs that the material used to build the submersible wasn't safe.
$50 million lawsuit claims everyone on board the Titan submersible.
The story of OceanGate and its ill-fated submersible, Titan, is a tale far more unsettling than it first appears. What began as a daring venture to unlock the mysteries of the deep turned into a cautionary lesson in unchecked ambition and overlooked safety. In 1912, the Titanic's tragic sinking claimed over 1,500 lives, cementing its place in history as a symbol of human hubris. Over a century later, the same wreck became the backdrop for another catastrophe, the implosion of the Titan, which claimed 5 more lives in 2023. OceanGate's CEO and founder, Stockton Rush.
Hi, my name is Stockton Rush. I'm the CEO and founder of OceanGate. Let's take a look at Titan.
Stockton was designing a mousetrap for billionaires.
Embodied a philosophy that prized innovation over convention. I've broken some rules to make this, he often proclaimed.
And you're remembered for the rules you break. And, I've broken some rules to make this. I think I've broken them with logic and good engineering behind me.
Framing his choices as bold steps driven by logic and engineering prowess. But his creation, the Titan, was an experimental vessel operating outside the bounds of regulatory oversight. While groundbreaking in design, it was also perilously risky. Rush's dismissal of safety protocols as pure waste would not only define his legacy, but also contribute to one of the most haunting maritime disasters of modern times. In this video, we'll uncover the shocking details behind OceanGate's operations, the flaws that led to the Titan's catastrophic end, and the chilling parallels between this modern tragedy and the Titanic itself. Prepare to delve deep into a story of ambition gone awry, where the pursuit of innovation came at an unthinkable cost. Rush's fascination with exploration began long before OceanGate. A Princeton graduate and the youngest jet transport pilot in the world, he had dreams of becoming an astronaut. He imagined venturing to distant planets inspired by Star Trek and Star Wars.
You may have seen in the write-up of this that I wanted to be an astronaut. That's why I got an engineering degree. I watched Star Trek, Star Wars, all the video, and I wanted to see those alien life forms. And eventually I realized, one, I wasn't going to go to space.
Yet as reality set in, he realized that Earth's oceans were the uncharted frontiers he could explore. With only 25% of the ocean floor mapped using modern technology, Stockton envisioned a future where humanity would build underwater cities, utilizing the abundant resources of the ocean to sustain generations. He often said, "The future of mankind is underwater, not on Mars." Stockton's mission wasn't just about exploration. It was about breaking free from the constraints of conventional thinking. Regulations, which limited submarine depths to 150 feet, frustrated him. He felt humanity's potential to unlock the ocean's secrets was stifled by outdated rules. To Stockton, the solution was clear: bypass the regulations and prove what was possible through innovation and experimentation. In its early years, OceanGate presented itself as a company that was meticulous about safety and innovation. Its journey into deep-sea exploration began with the Antipodes, a submersible certified by the American Bureau of Shipping, ABS. This certification ensured the vessel met stringent safety and design standards, offering peace of mind to those on board. The Antipodes could dive to depths of 1,000 feet, which, while impressive, was nowhere near the Titanic's resting place at 12,500 feet. Nonetheless, it was a crucial stepping stone for OceanGate as it began to establish itself in the niche field of underwater exploration. The company's early expeditions focused on exploring lesser-known shipwrecks, such as the SS Governor and the SS Montebello. These missions were as much about discovery as they were about testing the capabilities of OceanGate's technology. The SS Governor, often referred to as the Mini Titanic, was a luxury liner that had sunk off the coast of Washington in 1921. OceanGate's dives to the wreck provided valuable training opportunities for its crew and allowed the company to refine its procedures. Similarly, the exploration of the SS Montebello, a World War II-era oil tanker sunk by a Japanese submarine, presented a different set of challenges. Located at a depth of 900 feet, the Montebello carried an environmental threat in the form of 70,000 barrels of crude oil. OceanGate's mission to map the wreck using advanced sonar technology demonstrated its growing ambition and technical capabilities. By 2015, Stockton Rush, OceanGate's CEO, decided it was time to take a bold step forward. The company developed the Cyclops, a custom-built purpose-built submersible created in partnership with the University of Washington's Applied Physics Laboratory. The Cyclops was designed with simplicity and user-friendliness in mind. One of its most unconventional features was a video game controller used for navigation. While this design choice raised eyebrows among experts, Stockton believed it was a way to make submersible technology more accessible. "It's a very unusual business. It's its own category," he remarked, emphasizing the uniqueness of OceanGate's approach. Despite its innovation, the Cyclops had limitations. It could not reach the Titanic's depths, and Stockton was determined to solve this issue. His solution was to create an even more ambitious submersible, the Titan. This new vessel represented a leap forward in engineering and design, capable of holding 5 people. The Titan featured a minimalist interface, controlled by a single button, and even included a rudimentary toilet for extended dives. Stockton often highlighted the vessel's carbon fiber hull, a material he championed for its superior strength-to-buoyancy ratio. Carbon fiber is 3 times better on a strength-to-buoyancy basis than titanium, he explained, brushing aside concerns about its long-term durability under repeated stress. The Titan operated in international waters, allowing it to skirt many of the regulatory requirements that govern submersibles in other areas. This lack of oversight was a double-edged sword. On one hand, it enabled Stockton to innovate without being constrained by strict regulations. On the other hand, it left the Titan without the external certification and validation that could have identified potential flaws. While the vessel passed numerous internal tests, experts warned that the carbon fiber hull could degrade over time, especially under the immense pressures of deep-sea environments. Unlike titanium or steel, which exhibit consistent performance, carbon fiber can fail unpredictably after repeated use, making it a risky choice for a submersible tasked with reaching such extreme depths. Stockton, however, remained confident in his design. He meticulously documented the Titan's development and envisioned scaling production to create a fleet of submersibles. His ambition was not just to explore the Titanic, but to democratize deep-sea exploration, making it accessible to more people. "I'd like to be remembered as an innovator," he often said, quoting General MacArthur. "You're remembered for the rules you break." Yet this philosophy of breaking rules also sowed the seeds of controversy. Industry veterans and experts expressed concerns about Stockton's unorthodox methods and the Titan's reliance on untested materials. Some even likened his approach to playing a high-stakes game with nature's most unforgiving frontier. The ocean, with its crushing pressures and unpredictable conditions, demands respect and meticulous preparation. But for Stockton, innovation often took precedence over caution. OceanGate's ambitious mission to democratize deep-sea exploration gained widespread attention when Stockton Rush began offering the public the chance to participate in expeditions to the Titanic. For a staggering $250,000 per ticket, adventurous individuals could embark on an extraordinary journey to the ocean floor, 12,500 feet beneath the sea. This opportunity wasn't just a dive, it was marketed as a rare chance to witness one of history's most famous shipwrecks firsthand. The experience promised not only the thrill of adventure, but also the prestige of being part of an elite group to explore the Titanic in person. Promotional materials for the Titan emphasized the groundbreaking nature of the submersible. OceanGate presented itself as a pioneer, partnering with aerospace experts from NASA, Boeing, and the University of Washington to design the vessel. Stockton repeatedly assured prospective clients of Titan's safety, often referencing the vessel's advanced engineering and rigorous testing processes. "We want everyone going into this fully informed," Stockton declared, aiming to inspire confidence in his creation. Videos and brochures highlighted the Titan's modern design, innovative use of a carbon fiber hull, and its ability to carry 5 passengers, a rarity in the world of submersibles. Despite Stockton's efforts to project confidence, Rawi B. Mo Wayin, Samwaini Srei, Xe, an OceanGate narrative began to appear long before the Titan's fateful dive in June 2023. While the public marveled at the possibility of exploring the Titanic, experts in the field of deep-sea exploration expressed concerns. Stockton's approach to innovation, one that embraced rule-breaking and unconventional thinking, was not universally admired. His philosophy of moving fast and breaking things, common in the tech industry, clashed with the rigorous standards typically upheld in submersible engineering. Deep-sea exploration is inherently dangerous, with the immense pressure at such depths leaving little margin for error. Despite this, Stockton believed the industry's existing regulations were overly restrictive, viewing them as obstacles to progress rather than essential safeguards. Among the most contentious issues was the Titan's carbon fiber hull. While Stockton championed the material for its strength to buoyancy ratio, many experts warned that carbon fiber's long-term durability under repeated deep-sea pressures was unproven. Unlike traditional materials like steel or titanium, carbon fiber is prone to gradual degradation, making its performance over time unpredictable. Concerns were also raised about the sub's overall design, including its reliance on off-the-shelf components and the unconventional use of a video game controller for navigation. These concerns weren't confined to outside critics. Within OceanGate, some employees reportedly voiced doubts about the Titan's safety. One former employee, David Lockeridge, raised specific issues about the hull's integrity and the lack of rigorous testing. When Lockeridge's warnings were dismissed, he was ultimately terminated, leading to a legal dispute with OceanGate. This incident, among others, painted a troubling picture of a company unwilling to address dissenting voices, even when they highlighted potential safety risks. Despite the mounting criticisms, Stockton remained steadfast in his belief that the Titan was safe. Participants in OceanGate's expeditions were required to sign waivers explicitly acknowledging the risks involved. These documents outlined the potential for physical injury, emotional trauma, or death, and underscored the experimental nature of the submersible. Stockton often emphasized transparency, claiming that every passenger was fully informed about the dangers. "This is an experimental sub," he would say, framing the venture as a bold step into uncharted territory rather than a routine operation. As the Titan prepared for its dive in June 2023, questions about its safety lingered. The mission was heralded as a milestone in underwater exploration, but beneath the surface lay a troubling disregard for the standards that had long governed the industry. Stockton's vision of democratizing the ocean's depths was undoubtedly ambitious, but it came at a cost. The stage was set for a tragedy that would ultimately underscore the perils of prioritizing innovation over caution. In the early morning hours of June 18, 2023, a group of 5 intrepid explorers boarded the Titan, a submersible vessel designed to plunge 12,500 feet into the depths of the Atlantic Ocean. Among them was Stockton Rush, the ambitious CEO and founder of OceanGate, whose vision had brought this project to life. Alongside him were businessman Hamish Harding, known for his adventurous spirit and record-breaking feats, Paul-Henri Nargeolet, a veteran French maritime explorer with a deep connection to the Titanic wreck, and Shahzada Dawood, a prominent businessman from Pakistan, accompanied by his 19-year-old son Suleiman Dawood. This journey, a Father's Day trip for Shahzada and Suleiman, was intended to be a celebration of human ingenuity and a rare glimpse into the mysteries of the deep. The Titan, a marvel of modern engineering according to its creator, was outfitted with cutting-edge technology and boasted a carbon fiber hull, a controversial choice that had sparked debate among industry experts. The passengers were aware of the risks. Before the dive, each had signed a waiver that explicitly mentioned the possibility of physical injury, emotional trauma, or death. Yet, the allure of seeing the Titanic's haunting remains firsthand was irresistible. The mission began smoothly. The submersible was lowered into the water and its descent commenced. The mood among the passengers was likely a mix of excitement and anticipation as they embarked on what Stockton Rush often described as a once-in-a-lifetime experience. However, the calm didn't last long. Less than 2 hours into the dive, communication between the Titan and its mothership, the Polar Prince, was abruptly cut off. This was not entirely unexpected. Deep-sea expeditions often encounter temporary signal losses due to the extreme conditions. But as the minutes turned into hours, concern began to grow. Despite the lack of communication, the crew aboard the Polar Prince did not immediately sound the alarm. Protocol dictated a wait-and-see approach, as reconnecting with the submersible was usually a matter of time. However, as the hours dragged on, the gravity of the situation became undeniable. It wasn't until 8 hours after the last contact that the crew officially reported the Titan as missing, triggering an international search and rescue operation. News of the missing submersible quickly captured global attention. The Titanic, a symbol of both human achievement and tragic hubris, had once again become the center of a gripping story. Rescue teams from multiple countries mobilized, deploying advanced sonar equipment, underwater drones, and aircraft to locate the Titan. The search area area was vast, spanning thousands of square miles of ocean. Time was of the essence. The Titan's oxygen supply was estimated to last approximately 96 hours from the start of the dive. As the hours ticked away, rumors and speculations began to circulate. Reports emerged of faint tapping sounds detected by sonar in the vicinity of the Titanic's wreck. These sounds, interpreted by some as potential distress signals from the crew, gave a glimmer of hope. Experts analyzed the patterns, debating whether they were man-made or the result of natural underwater phenomena. Ultimately, these sounds were deemed inconclusive, adding to the mounting tension. Amid the unfolding drama, the media turned to experts and past passengers for insights. Filmmaker and Titanic explorer James Cameron, who had conducted multiple dives to the wreck, voiced his criticisms. Cameron, known for his meticulous approach to deep-sea exploration, questioned the design choices of the Titan and the decision to operate without regulatory certification. His remarks underscored a growing consensus. While Stockton Rush's ambition was admirable, his disregard for established safety protocols was deeply troubling. The DeWood family, devastated by the situation, released statements expressing their hope for a miracle. Friends and colleagues of the other passengers also shared memories and prayers, humanizing the tragedy unfolding before the world. The camaraderie and shared purpose that had brought these individuals together now served as a poignant reminder of the stakes involved in pushing the boundaries of exploration. As the search continued, debris from the Titan was discovered near the Titanic's wreck site. The pieces were unmistakable, confirming what many had feared: the Titan had suffered a catastrophic implosion. This sudden, violent collapse occurred under immense pressure, estimated at over 6,000 pounds per square inch. The implosion would have been instantaneous, leaving no time for the passengers to react. The discovery of the debris marked the end of the search and the beginning of a reckoning. Experts analyzed the remains to understand what had gone wrong. Attention turned to the Titan's carbon fiber hull, a material known for its strength to buoyancy ratio, but also criticized for its potential to degrade over time under repeated stress. The absence of regulatory oversight and third-party certification further compounded the tragedy, raising questions about accountability and the risks of prioritizing innovation over safety. In the days following the disaster, tributes poured in for the 5 individuals who lost their lives. Stockton Rush was remembered as a visionary whose daring ideas had both inspired and divided the exploration community. Hamish Harding's adventurous spirit was celebrated, while Paul-Henri Narjolet's decades of contributions to maritime exploration were honored. Shahzada and Suleiman Dawood's story resonated deeply, their Father's Day journey symbolizing the bonds of family even in the face of unimaginable loss. The Titan's implosion sparked a broader conversation about the future of exploration. While the drive to push boundaries is integral to human progress, the disaster highlighted the importance of balancing ambition with responsibility. Regulatory bodies, industry leaders, and innovators faced renewed scrutiny as the world grappled with the implications of the tragedy. The Titan story is a cautionary tale of ambition and hubris. Stockton Rush's dream of democratizing deep-sea exploration and unlocking the ocean's potential was undeniably bold, but his willingness to break rules and dismiss safety concerns proved fatal. The tragedy of the Titan serves as a stark reminder that innovation must be tempered with responsibility. The oceans, like space, are unforgiving frontiers. While humanity's quest to explore them should continue, it must do so with caution, respect, and an unwavering commitment to safety.